Get prepared, America. January 20th, 2025 will be a historical day that goes down in history. The inauguration of President Trump, the year of completion, the era of authenticity. Everything as we know it by 2030 will be completely different. The next 4 years will be your most critical time to get your shit together. So I'm just going to speak. I'm not going to show any news. I'm going to talk about the journey and how we got here. I remember on December 20th, 2020, the SEC initiated a case against Ripple. And I knew deep inside my gut, I was quarantined. We have a facility here that got shut down. Part of our one of our companies is a gym, and they shut our gym down during the pandemic. And we had people that were, half and half wearing masks. And so each time we got exposed, I was quarantined. So I was quarantined for 14 days in a hotel. And all of a sudden, my text messages, boom, 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 started going off. XRP, they're suing Ripple. And I said, I'm holding on like a tick on a dog. Something deep inside my gut said something is off here. They're suing the most well-run crypto company in the world. If you look at their board of directors, they have Rosie Rios, the 43rd treasurer of the United States, who said she's responsible for signing the last $100 bill and bringing in a new wave of currency. She also said you need a shock to the system to change consumer behaviors. And there we were with a shock to the system, the pandemic that changed consumer behaviors. If you look at their board of directors, they're all coming from different places that have big decisions within our ecosystem. You got Ripple, who was cooperating with the SEC, who actually is a real company with a real world solve technology like XRP that's going to change the whole banking system and liquidity. So right away, I was like, man, something doesn't feel right. So people were dumping their bags, and I started to accumulate much more. From that point on, I started to do deep research and understanding what is actually happening here. So I started to study at a deep level how money flows through the system. I started to see as they told us to look this way, there was always a whole nother narrative going on this way. Larry Fink, Jamie Dimon in 2017 were telling us that it's used for money laundering. It's a pet rock. I wouldn't touch it. Jamie Dimon said you get fired if you got caught trading it. I left banking in 2017. Interesting enough, Trump, who's being inaugurated today, 7 years ago, around that same time, said we'll be in an even playing field sooner than we know it. Monetarily, trade will be fair. It'll be equitable. Paraphrasing. And now here we are in 2025, January 20th, 2025. We're heading into a whole new era. So Jamie Dimon was saying that it's used for money laundering, but he said blockchain is here to stay. They created JPM coin, Onyx, and I think it rebranded. So you can go look at the rebranding there, but they have their own blockchain technology. They have their own cryptocurrency coin. BlackRock told us to run as fast as we can from Bitcoin. It's used for money laundering, but at the same time was going all in on MicroStrategies, who had a full all-in Bitcoin strategy, a Bitcoin treasury. They're a software company, but the reason why they're successful is because their Bitcoin strategy. So he was going through the back door. Vanguard and BlackRock are some of the top 3 holders in MicroStrategies. And then all of a sudden in 2023, as the bond yields, I think they inverted before that. I think they're reinverting in 2024. They reinverted, but during the time where our bond yields were inverted, okay, we have more debt than we have income. Inflation's up 19% in America. We have 3% purchasing power in the US dollar since 1913. It's collapsed 97%. And then all of a sudden, BlackRock says Bitcoin's a flight to quality. Bitcoin's a flight to quality now? Think about that for just a moment. And as we sit today, the top 5 holders in Bitcoin, Satoshi, we don't know who Satoshi is. BlackRock, through their ETF, number 2. MicroStrategies, number 3. And BlackRock is top 3 holder in MicroStrategies. Grayscale in America. So we don't know who Satoshi is. BlackRock is the number 2 holder in Bitcoin. MicroStrategies, the number 3. BlackRock, top 3 holder in MicroStrategies. Grayscale in America. But we don't know who Satoshi is. So again, that logical circuit, that gut feeling kicks in, just like Ripple, just like XRP did on December 20th, 2020, where I said, something's not right here. So what I've done is we've followed suit. We built a Bitcoin treasury for our company. I built a Bitcoin strategy for my family, and I used XRP as my largest holding. I truly believe that Bitcoin and XRP will be the number one and number two as all the dust settles. So here we are, January 20th, 2025. Here's what's going to happen going forward. You're going to start to see, I mean, everybody's expecting him to hit all these buttons on, it's going to take some time. You're going to have the Bitcoin strategic reserve that's going to come on board in America. We're going to be going to an asset-backed type of currency. Your banking system is going to be unrecognizable by 2030. People are going to be operating on blockchain and cryptocurrency without even knowing it, without even knowing that they're operating on cryptocurrency. The very people that told you to run from it are going to be trying to get you to invest in it. The very banks that tried to shut your bank accounts for buying it are going to be begging to custody it. So here's the biggest thing is there is no get rich quick, but there is this opportunity. January 20th, the whole portal is now opened up. This week is super important for the energetic field. A portal is opened up. We're heading into a whole new realm. Okay. You have to study. You have to understand what the infrastructure is. Here's how I'll explain it. Imagine buying a home in like 1920, and now you're at the point where you need to remodel this home, right? It's an old industrial home. You want to make it modern. It's in a beautiful neighborhood. It's on beautiful land. And so what you're going to do is you're going to tear that home down all the way down underneath the ground, and you're going to redo the plumbing. You're going to redo the electrical, right? You're going to go from the infrastructure all the way up. What we're investing in is that infrastructure. Okay. The new building of the house, the new flat screen TV, the new quick technology, connectivity. And what you're investing in is that infrastructure. Messaging's moving at the speed of light with ISO going live on March 10th. Okay. Supply chains moving at the speed of light. Money has to move at the speed of light. With AI technology and all this stuff coming in, it cannot operate any other way. So what we're going to see is Trump is going to bring us into the golden era the next 4 years, and you have 4 years to get as wealthy as humanly possible. Okay. You got to be very careful. You got to be very strategic. Don't be greedy. Create a diversification plan inside crypto and outside of crypto to secure, compound, and grow your wealth. So here we are, January 20th, 2025. And we're going to be live. Good Morning Crypto is going to be live all day today covering the inauguration. You're going to see it right here on our channel and on my Twitter. I'll be on there in about an hour from now at, I think it's, what would it be? 8 o'clock Arizona time and 1 o'clock Arizona time. So I'll be live on there as well, but we will be live covering all day the inauguration. But I just wanted to say thank you. I want to say thank you to all those people who have been here. Thank you to those who are coming on board now. And one thing I'll share with you guys is I will never share anything that I am not doing myself. So here's my plan. I'm holding Bitcoin forever. I'm not selling any of my Bitcoin. Eventually, I'll use it as a bank in the future. It's a store of value for my family. I accumulate every single day. When it dips, I buy the dip. I'm not selling it. All other coins, all other cryptocurrencies, I'm exiting 50% on the way up. You're never going to catch the top. If they tell you it's going to 100,000, it's probably going to drop at 70, right? So we just calmly, we're not attached to markets. We calmly exit. I'm holding 50% of all alternative coins just in case there's a super cycle. And again, to do the same thing with the Bitcoin strategy. In the future, I'll be able to use DeFi. I can leverage against my assets to buy other cash generating assets. As I exit the 50%, I'm extremely strategic. Every single dime is accounted for. My number one thing is I max fund my cash value life insurance policies. I have 2 more that I need to max fund. And then from there, maybe a little bit more silver. I'm getting into more real estate. I have a dividend ETF strategy I'm using to create cash flow to make sure that all the debts and non-negotiables are taken care of, and all earned income or active income goes back into investments. I created businesses in information technology, attention, and education, and in financial services, where we take our earned income and we just repeat the process, right? Richest man in Babylon. We multiply our money. Cash flow quadrant. We're on the right, bottom right of the cash flow quadrant. Eventually, we want to set ourselves up so that we don't have to trade time for money. The American dream became the American trap. So you should use this newfound wealth to, number one, get your debts paid off, personal debts. Number two is make sure your family is good, solid before you ever buy things you want. Once your family is solid, and only when your family is solid, when you can make sure that your assets take care of your debts and non-negotiables, Then, if you want something, a boat, a Lambo, all the stuff, you buy it with an asset. We have to change our frame of mind. The American dream became the American trap. We trade time for money, so much time, we can't even pay attention. We get paid on Friday and we save after we spend when we should be spending after we save. You no longer work for money. Money works for you. You have to change the frame of mind. You have to reframe all of this. A great example is how people are trying to get rich quick and FOMOing into the Trump coin, FOMOing into the Melania coin. And people are panicking. I wish people would FOMO into their education. I wish people would FOMO into financial literacy like that. There is no get rich quick. We've helped 10,000 people, and very few people have, if they've gotten rich in meme coins or chasing that stuff, have maintained it. It creates a dopamine. If you don't have a solid game plan and you don't have a plan or investment thesis, you're going to get wrecked 100% of the time. So that's my warning. Is it's very hypey. There's going to be a lot of ups, a lot of downs. If you can't stomach volatility, this is not the right market for you. Cryptocurrency is not the right market. The volatility is our gift. So number one, financial literacy. Number two, don't ask yourself what to invest in. Ask yourself why you're investing in it. Number three, create a solid game plan. Number four, always have an exit plan in everything but your relationship, your businesses, your assets. Build diversification that can secure, compound, and grow. Don't ever be allocated in just one asset class, because what if it collapses? Think about the people from 2006 to 2008 that worked their whole life for 30 years, and the 401k was the only thing they had. They had to reset and start back over. So I love you guys. Happy January 20th, 2025. We got a whole day of coverage going on today. It'll be on live on the show all day today. And I love you guys, and I appreciate you very, very much. I'm very excited and honored to be here. So we're going to ramp up our content. We're going to go all in. This is the greatest time in human history. So just huge warning as well. So if you're new to cryptocurrency, people are using our likeness and image. I will never DM you about your crypto. I will never ask you to send me crypto. We do not have a trading platform. We do not invest people's crypto. Never, ever send anybody money pretending to be me, ever. What we have for you is free resources. In the description of this video or in my social media platform, you click the link. First one is needs assessment, okay? That is for a financial strategy, financial retirement strategy. I use cash value life insurance. I insure my family and I insure my money and I bank on myself. Okay. We can help you with annuities, old money, transferring old 401ks. We can help you understand how to insure your wealth, tax-free retirement, living benefits, all that type of stuff. So what I do may not work for you. So we do what's called a needs assessment. That's around our insurance and our financial services side. That's a free consultation. We do not get paid by the client. Okay. On the other side is my Coach JV Academy. I've helped 10,000 people worldwide get their shit together. Subconscious mind programming, goal setting, vision creation, budgeting, live calls, market calls, community, and thousands of hours of education for you to get your shit together in the next 4 years. So I'll see you on the inside. As we always say, Warriors, rah, let's get your shit together. We'll see you live all day.